Hi there, my name is Dickson Wong. I am an award-winning and multilingual tutor at the Profs, having graduated from the LSE. I specialize in subject tutoring in economics, maths, and Mandarin for GCSE and A levels. 97% of my A-level students achieve at least a grade B or higher, with 72% achieving A stars and A's. And I boast a 100% success rate when it comes to my GCSE students achieving at least a grade 6. Okay, before we begin, let's acknowledge the fact that all master's degrees are difficult. They all require commitment, discipline, and in most cases, an unhealthy amount of caffeine. But some master's degrees are definitely harder than others, such as the Business MBA, the Law LLM, MSc in Finance, etc. The reality is, some master's degrees are designed to be exclusive, and universities use high entry requirements as a way to filter out all but the best candidates. But what makes these master's degree particularly difficult? Is it the ruthless entrance requirements, the harrowing admission tests, the brutally low acceptance rates, the complexity of the subject matter, or is it the very structure of the degree itself? Today, we will dissect the 5 key aspects that determine which master's degrees are the toughest to obtain. Aspect number 1, entry requirements. If you're thinking of applying for an undergraduate degree is tough, well, then welcome to the world of postgraduate admissions, where entry requirements are designed to separate the merely ambitious from the truly exceptional. One of the first things that determines whether you will even be considered for a master's degree is your undergraduate performance. For elite business schools like Harvard, Stanford, and Wharton, a minimum 3.7 GPA is often expected for an MBA applicant. Law school offering an LLM such as Oxford or Yale generally expect students to have graduated with top marks in their undergraduate law degree. For medical-related master's degrees such as neuroscience, the bar is even higher. These programs often demand an undergraduate degree in a related field with a first-class or upper-second-class distinction. Some of the hardest master's degree to get into also look at your real-world experience. This is where many applicants will hit a roadblock. A strong GPA alone will not get you in. You also need a resume that proves you've done more than just acing the exam. For example, MBA programs are notorious for this. The top-tier business school expect candidates to have anywhere from 3 to 7 years of professional experience in a managerial or leadership role. So, it is highly unlikely that a fresh undergrad can jump straight into doing an MBA at Harvard Business School. Another example, medical and healthcare related master's degree like the Master of Public Health often require applicants to have relevant clinical or healthcare experience before even applying. If you don't have the hands-on experience in this field, your application is likely to end up in the rejection pile. Engineering programs, especially in highly specialized fields like artificial intelligence or aerospace engineering, sometimes they would prefer candidates with industry experience and a strong portfolio of research work. Aspect number 2, admission tests. Once you meet the basic entry requirements, the next hurdle is the admission test. The admission tests associated with the graduate school vary, but let's focus on 3 well-known ones like the GMAT, the LSAT, and the MCAT. The GMAT, Graduate Management Admission Test for MBAs. If you're applying for a master's for business administration at an elite university, the GMAT is your first major challenge. Business-related skills, such as problem solving, data analysis, critical reasoning, and communication is the focus of this test. The test lasts for 3.5 hours, includes quantitative reasoning, verbal reasoning, analytical writing, and integrated reasoning. The math section is notorious for its difficulty, including probability, algebra, and data interpretation questions. Scoring high is non-negotiable. For schools like Harvard, Stanford, and Wharton, an average GMAT score of at least 730 out of a possible of 800 is considered competitive. The LSAT, Law School Admission Test for Masters of Laws program. At places like Harvard Law School or Yale or Oxford, the LSAT is often required. This test measures your ability to think critically, analyze complex information, and apply logical reasoning, all of which are essential skills for law school. The logical reasoning section forces you to break down arguments as if you are a lawyer. The reading comprehension section presents dense and jargon-filled legal texts, and asks you to analyze them under strict time limits. The logical game section tests the applicant's ability to solve complex analytical puzzles. To get into a top LLM program, you need an LSAT score in the 170s out of a possible 180, a feat that only about 2% of the test takers achieve. Another example, the MCAT, Medical College Admission Test. We mentioned the neuroscience often require the MCAT. This test evaluates both knowledge in biological sciences, physical sciences, and behavioral sciences, and key skills such as critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Just the biology and the chemistry sections alone require memorizations of hundreds of scientific concepts. The physics and the biochemistry questions which then involve even more complex calculations. The critical analysis and the reasoning section test whether you can understand and evaluate medical literature. To get into a prestigious medical master's program, you're looking at a minimum of 515 out of a possible 528, meaning that you need to be in the top 10% of all test takers. Aspect number 3, acceptance rates. Some master's programs are so exclusive that your chances of getting in are in the single digit percentage-wise. Harvard School MBA program, acceptance rate just shy of 10%. MIT's Masters in Artificial Intelligence, under 10%. Stanford Graduate School of Business, less than 7%. Ivy League Law School for Masters in Law, 6%. Johns Hopkins School of Medicine, nearly 5%. So for every one student who gets in, there are dozens who do not. And it's not because they were not smart enough, it's that there are simply not enough spots. Aspect number 4, complexity of the subject. Okay, so now we've talked about entry requirements, admission tests, and the acceptance rates. Let's dive into the complexity of the subject matter itself. Some master's degrees require students to master incredibly difficult concepts. Let's take, for instance, the master's degree in fields like physics, engineering, or mathematics. These programs demand not only a deep understanding of complex theoretical concepts, but also apply them in real-world setting. Like, for example, in engineering programs, students often deal with design problems, advanced mathematical modeling, and the cutting-edge technological developments. Master programs in these fields are known for their difficulty because you need a combination of advanced theoretical knowledge, practical problem-solving skills, and the ability to work under pressure. Another example is MSc in Finance. This master program deals with real-world applications of quantitative skills, economic principles, and strategic thinking. To truly excel in an MSc in Finance, students need to navigate complex financial theories, advanced mathematical models, an ever-changing global financial landscape. Advanced mathematical models like the Black-Scholes model for option pricing are frequently studied, and students are often tasked with deriving the formulas and then applying them and then interpreting the results. The portfolio theory, another example, which involves the optimization of investment portfolios in order to achieve the best possible returns for a given level of risk. This theory relies on understanding of very difficult statistical measures like variance, covariance, and correlations. It then extends into CAPM, the capital asset pricing model, which helps determine the relationship between risk and return, requiring a solid foundation in both finance and statistics. Aspect number 5, types of master's degrees. As you may have noticed from this video so far, master's degrees come in various forms, each designed to meet different academic and professional needs. These degrees vary in terms of structure, subject focus, and career outcomes. Amongst the most common types of master's degree are MBAs, MScs, and MPhil. Starting with MBA, the Masters of Business Administration. This is one of the most widely recognized and prestigious graduate degrees in the world, designed primarily for professionals looking to advance in business leadership. An MBA offers an advanced curriculum focused on areas such as management, finance, marketing, operations, and strategy. Graduates from the aforementioned top MBA programs can lead to a senior positions in global companies, as well as a lucrative career prospect. The MSc, Masters of Science, is typically awarded in the STEM field, though it can also be offered in areas like economics, psychology, and other social sciences. The MSc focus on developing technical expertise, critical thinking, and research skills, thereby making the MSc graduates well prepared for careers in research and development, engineering, data science, or anything to do with technology. The Masters of Philosophy, MPhil, is an advanced research degree that sits in between a master's degree and a PhD. The MPhil focuses heavily on independent research, often in an academic or scholarly context. MPhil graduates often transition into PhD programs or pursue careers in research, academia, or policy analysis. Some may even enter specialized industries such as think tanks, government agencies, or consultancy. So, to conclude, the hardest master's degree to get into depends on a variety of factors, including the entry requirements, admission tests, acceptance rates, the complexity of the subject matter, and the type of master's degree that you're pursuing. Programs in business, law, medicine, and engineering are often considered to be some of the most difficult to enter. However, the challenge also varies depending on the institution and the specific program. While these degrees might be hard to obtain, the payoff in terms of the career opportunities, the intellectual growth, the personal development can be well worth the effort. So, whether you are aspiring to earn an MBA, a law degree, or a medical degree, or whether you're just diving deep into a technical or research-oriented field, remember that the journey will be tough, but it will also be incredibly rewarding. If you found this video to be useful, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel where we'll give tutees like you the insider knowledge that you need to get ahead at school and helping you get the best grades possible. Together, we will help you thrive to reach your academic goals. And please share this video with anyone who you think may find this useful, and please feel free to leave any questions in the comment section. If you'd like to improve your chances of successful admission for a master's degree, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me or with our team of professionals. The contact information is on your screen right now. I'm Dickson Wong from The Profs. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the very best of luck with your studies.